Hi, thank you so much for your time today.
So nice to be here.
I keep hearing that Virginia Tech is a land-grant institution. Can you tell me more about that?
The land grants were formed about the time of Civil War, and they were designed to be a way of educating people who weren't part of the normal elitist education system, specifically farmers who could come in and do practical work that served their communities. And they really did do a good job of doing what I call bottom-up science, which is working with communities, with people to solve real-world problems. And so we're advocates for this bottom-up or public-inspired science as part of what universities do. And I think that's in keeping with Virginia Tech's land-grant mission and their motto, Ut Prosim, that I may serve.
Many universities have mottos. What makes Virginia Tech's motto so important?
Virginia Tech's motto is Ut Prosim, which means that I may serve. There's always been an important role in giving back to the community, and there's numerous ways to give back at Virginia Tech, and it's actually something that's important in the application process as well as something that we look at is we want to see students who are involved in their schools, getting involved in clubs and organizations, volunteering their time, helping to improve their local community.
So tell me about how and why you chose Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech has always been my number one school because it's the number one engineering school here in the state, so it was kind of an obvious choice for me. This summer before my senior year, I went to the girls' engineering camp. It was the first time that I was surrounded by that many other female engineers, and just speaking to them and hearing about their experiences and living there on campus really opened my eyes to how much I love Virginia Tech.
I hear that Virginia Tech has 4 essay questions that are specific to the university when applying. How did you approach that?
Yeah, so one of the questions asks about the motto, which is Ut Prosim, that I may serve. So I wrote about what it means to me to be a Hokie and to really live out that motto. It's not just a motto at Virginia Tech, it's really lived out and taught to us and ingrained in us in how we approach everything.
Are there any service opportunities that are available to students on and off campus?
Maybe the best example is this event called The Big Event. It's held every spring semester and thousands of Hokies come together and they go out into the community and they do different service projects, whether that's raking people's yards or painting a house. It's just an amazing opportunity to have everybody to come together and go out and actually serve.
What makes the Hokie passion unique?
Whether you're talking to alumni or to current students, there's something about the university itself that makes people really proud of their institution. The school spirit is very strong here on campus, and so being a Hokie is something that really brings out the best in our students and our alumni.
Can you tell me what a Hokie is?
Everybody wants to know what's a Hokie. We used to be called the Virginia Tech Gobblers, which essentially was a turkey. But the students didn't really care for that mascot, and so they created what's called the Hokie Bird. It is something that brings all students together. American football is a big deal here at Virginia Tech, and the game day experience is like nothing else.
Loud and rowdy, Lane City in Blacksburg.
Game days at Blacksburg are definitely a unique experience. As soon as we leave the locker room to head over to the stadium, the fans are already going crazy.
Football. Words really can't describe the atmosphere inside Lane Stadium. It is lit, Kurt.
As a recruit, I remember they used to say, hey man, sometimes you walk, you feel the ground shake. I'm like, ground shake? I don't believe that.
It's definitely one of the most exciting things I've been a part of.
Hokie Nation, start jumping!
At this point, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We locking the gates. We ready.
Let's talk about the international student admissions process. What are some types of resources that the university offers for these students to acclimate to the American culture?
On our campus, we have the Cranwell International Office, which is kind of the home for international students here at Virginia Tech. And so they do an international student orientation. And that's kind of your opportunity as a student to get to know the campus, to meet new people. All international students that come on, they get a mentor that will help them so that if they have questions, they have that mentor who can help guide them through their first year of study. There's numerous events on campus, and so whether that's getting involved in clubs and organizations or working with professors, there's so many different ways for you to find a home here at Virginia Tech.
As a woman that's wanting to pursue engineering, how important was it for you to choose a university that values inclusion and science?
Going through high school, I was like one of the only girls in my high school that wanted to go into engineering. So going to Tech has been a really great opportunity because there's so many different communities that invite women into engineering and really support them. So whether that's the Living and Learning community that I was a part of my freshman year, or things like the Society of Women Engineers. And last summer, I went back to the girls' engineering camp, and I led 16 girls. It was just so great to inspire younger girls who are nervous about what they want to do in college. There's a lot of opportunities to be surrounded by other girls who are interested too, and I think having that community, it helps you know that you're not alone.
So research is very heavy at Virginia Tech. Are you involved in any?
This semester, I got involved with the Assistive Robotics Lab. I had the opportunity to start creating an arm exoskeleton for a patient with cerebral palsy. So probably one of the other really cool things about Virginia Tech is that there's a big focus on multidisciplinary work. So the past 2 semesters, I've had the opportunity to work in some really cool classes. This semester, I've been in a class called Studio Plus, and it's in partnership with GE, Boeing, and Caterpillar. So my group, we created a 3D printing microfactory that uses plastic waste to create things and to teach K through 12 students about sustainability. So I'm not only working with other engineers, but I'm working with computer science students, business students, industrial design, and I'm also getting experience with working with people in industry and getting their feedback on our project.
I'm wondering how that has all helped you to gauge what you want to do in the future.
I've always been interested in health science, but I also love the design part of engineering. So to be able to combine healthcare with that creativity and design aspect is just such a perfect way to serve others and to be able to improve people's quality of life through the things that I can hopefully design in the future.
We want students, ideally, who want to come and be part of the Virginia Tech community. From day one, there's going to be opportunities for you to get involved in the campus community and really thrive and learn things, and that is what we're looking for.
I love the community. I love the people. Everybody is very welcoming and friendly. People are always there to support you and to help you along the way. If some exciting opportunity comes up, go for it because you never know what might come from it.